in my pre, so I calm down. Yeah, I be trying to keep it calm now, but there's snakes on the prowl in my lawn now. I keep a stick move slick with a palm out. She want the glitz and the glam, she deserve it. Every time you bring that ass back around, I make the sad sit down somewhere. I'm keeping it. Yeah.
I know you know where to. That's just something we do.
And tonight's like it's just you and I. Ain't no stress, we survive. Don't even need no conversation. The way we're moving, it's a situation. Girl, we connecting like a constellation. Two stars on the floor tonight. Stars on the floor tonight. It don't require no contemplation. The way we glide in with no hesitation. We shine just like a constellation. Two stars on the floor tonight. Stars on the floor tonight. Don't even need no conversation. The way we're moving is a situation. Girl, we connected like a constellation. Two stars on the floor tonight. Stars on the floor tonight.
This ain't AI, but I'm like AI. 40 mil on the deal, stepping over niggas. Yeah, you know the shit. My bitch ain't no bitch, she ain't nothing to fuck with. Realest in the room, take you falling in love with. She got that Holly Berry body, getting money, gon' do your thing. Now drop her real low, throw it back, let it boomerang. My pretty thing, she can get whatever, call me Pootie Time. Make her pay for it, you know money ain't a fucking thing. And I'm just me and this bitch, two-stepping to the bank, flipping that shit. I got 'em hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got 'em hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got 'em hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Girl, you hot like a sauna in the wintertime, fine. If he ain't spending money, then he wasting your time. Mookie Betts at the bed, yeah, I hit it every time. And when I'm in that shit, she like, pull up, rewind. She got that Fantasia on, baby girl, gon' free yourself. You fucking with a real one now, gon' be yourself. My pretty thing, she can get whatever, call me Pootie Time. Make her pay for it, you know money ain't a fucking thing. And I'm just me and this bitch, two-stepping to the bank, flipping that shit. I got 'em hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got 'em hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got 'em hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot.
This ain't what you used to. We came to fuck it up. Yeah. If you want to get down, come on and fuck with us. Man, we make it hot.
And I'm just me and this bitch, two-stepping to the bank, flipping that shit. I got 'em hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got 'em hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got 'em hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot.
Ain't about no paper, I don't wanna be involved. Ain't about no paper, I don't wanna be involved.
Counting up bands, never taking a day off. Racks in my hand, yeah, you know we gon' play hard. Grinding all night, yeah, I'm never gon' fall off. Hustle stay strong, this money gon' stay up. Pockets so fat, I ain't asking what it cost. Came for nothing, now I'm living like a boss. Haters gon' hate when they see you really chug. Ain't about no paper, I don't wanna be involved. Counting up bands, never taking a day off. Racks in my hand, yeah, you know we gon' play hard. Grinding all night, yeah, I'm never gon' fall off. Hustle stay strong, this money gon' stay up. Pockets so fat, I ain't asking what it cost. Came for nothing, now I'm living like a boss. Haters gon' hate when they see you really chug. Ain't about no paper, I don't wanna be involved. Hop in the coupe, got the tent looking pretty. Racks in the safe, yeah, we double it daily. Drip too hard, my fit need a lifeguard. Pockets on swole, I can buy a boulevard. Shawty see the wave, she tryna get across. I pull up fresh on a Sunday. I'm with the ones that be up late. Counting this paper like updates. Turn on my lust to the upgrades. Now when I pop out, it's upscale. Neck full of water like DuckTales. I got them watching like thumbnails. Whole lot of motion, I'm back at it. Turning my goals into mathematics. Everything coming in automatic. All of this drip need a new mechanic. They tryna copy but can't match it. I set the pace and they chase after. I ran it up, now I'm running the scope. Walk in the spot and they look at the flow. Too many wins, I can't keep any more. Life feeling good, but I'm richer for more. Life feeling good, but I'm richer for more. Life feeling good, but I'm richer for more.
All right.
right, y'all know how this goes. I ain't got no goddamn money. All I'm trying to do is let y'all know what the fuck is happening, and that's it. So don't come for me. The news outlets I went to was what was reported, and I am using and exercising my First Amendment right, freedom of speech. So once again, I'm broke. Don't come for me. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's begin.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10, 10.
All right, give me a second. I don't know if you can hear me, but hello. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say hello first of all because I've done crazy things and I gotta let y'all know. If anything happens to me, I did not do it to myself. I'm just letting you know because I did something stupid. So if anything happens to me, once again, I did not do shit to myself. All right. So, anyways, let me go ahead and
Hello.
so, anyways, we gonna go ahead and get into the first story, the tea. I feel like I have this balance tonight, so wish me luck. Anyways, let's go check this tea out. Oh, for real?
And the smoke got me.
Where? Oh, we doing this. I forgot to do this. All right, give me a second. I always forget this shit because I figured the damn machine would notice. All right, give me just a moment. Damn cat just walked past me like she got money. Tell me how the hell you got money? No, I don't need that. I need display. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. So, K. Michelle makes shocking revelation about her relationship with R. Kelly. Ain't she like really young compared to this motherfucker? Anyways, let's start this off with a situation that got people side-eyeing hard. So K. Michelle is out here doing interviews again, and she decided to revisit her past relationship with R. Kelly. Yes, that R. Kelly. You know what the goddamn R. Kellys. If you running around and your name is R. Kelly, you just a masochist, okay? The one currently sitting in prison after federal convictions in 2021 and 2022. Now, here's where it gets messy. She admits she was in love with him. Not just industry cool. What the hell is wrong with you, ma'am? You fell in love with that? I never thought he was handsome, me personally, so I don't understand how the hell you fell in love with this dirty ass man. You didn't hear about him? Anyways, not just mentor vibe. She said she loved that man. They were intimate, but according to her, the feelings were one-sided. Translation, sis was emotionally invested and he was treating her life like creative inspiration. And that's wild, but I could see it. I can see it. Because she also described feeling trapped while living with him. I did not know she lived with him. She said she didn't see family, didn't see friends, just him. And if she left, she thought her career was done. If you hear mess, that's these goofy ass cats outside acting a damn fool. Don't make me kick you. Anyways, this right here is a power imbalance in manipulation and control without anything having to throw hands. Without anybody having to throw hands. God dang, all he had to use was his mouth and he could control you. I would be embarrassed by that. Now, let's be clear. She did say he never physically, touched her. And she also said straight up what he did to other women was wrong. No excuses. But then she turned around and said his I went too far. I hate when I have a script. She threw shade at another woman involved, and that's where people say, "Hold up," because you can't say you support women and then start picking and choosing who gets to be believed. That ain't how the advocacy works. What we're seeing here is something deeper, though. This is what happens when someone gets pulled into a powerful man's orbit early in their career. Talent meets control, opportunity meets dependency. I think it's grooming me. And some people survive, but they come out with complicated feelings, messy truths, and stories that don't sit neatly in a box. Final thought: you can't acknowledge your experience without invalidating somebody else's pain. Two things can be true at the same time, and right now the internet is not letting the contradiction slide. Girl, I don't even know why you opened your mouth, because right now, everything is tense and people are just blaming people to blame people. You just sat up there and said, hey, I got a target right on my forehead. I don't know why you had to say anything. But anyways, we're going to move on in a moment. First, I want to thank y'all for even coming up here. And second, if you like what I'm doing, if you don't like what I'm doing, just let me know in the comments. Don't come at me wrong, because I will drag you. I have plenty of goddamn time, and I have no problem saying I can be petty as hell. So, anyways, just come at me straightforward, and if you have a recommendation, I might actually take it to heart. So, anyways, here goes my commercial. I'll be right back.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. You say that my girl, that's no one's gonna clap. Was this about to out? Take side house, turn up with the racks out. Stay inside house, turn.
All right, I got another update. This story is not playing around, apparently. Nancy is back in the story again. This is the third time I'm reporting on this woman. So this one hits heavy. Nancy Meteor Bowen, vice mayor of Coral Springs, Florida, black woman, Haitian American, educated, accomplished community leader, gone. And not from illness, not from an accident. Her own husband has been charged with her murder. Police showed up April 1st for a wellness check. That's already messed up when you when you have a wellness check being happening. Okay. And found her dead. Authorities say he later confessed, claimed he couldn't take it anymore, and pew-pewed her 3 times. Can't you just divorce, walk away? Shit, just abandon if it gets that bad. Let's pause right there, because this is not just a headline. This is a pattern. Black women continue to show up for everybody, community, politics, family, and still end up unprotected in their own homes. Nancy wasn't just anybody. She made history in 2020 as the first Black and Haitian American female commissioner in Coral Springs. Re-elected, promoted to vice mayor, degrees from Florida A&M and Johns Hopkins. She was building something. And here's what makes it even more painful. Her family already went through tragedy. Her younger brother died by self-deletion after struggling with trauma from the Parkland school pew-pewing. And that family has been carrying pain for years. And now this. And while police are investigating this as a DV, the conversation needs to go further, because too often people wait until it turns deadly to take warning signs seriously, and by then it's too late. First of all, god dang it, why do you need warning signs, motherfucker? If you gotta send out warning signs, how about you just walk your ass on away, huh? If you feel like you cannot be around that person without physically touching them in a harmful way, how about you just leave? Is anything wrong with just leaving? For what was he gonna get from this that he couldn't have got better from just walking away? That's all I want to know. Meanwhile, the legal system is already showing cracks. The public defender's office is trying to step away from the case due to personal ties. So now we're watching not just tragedy, but how justice will unfold. Let me say this clearly. Protect Black women, not in hashtags, not in speeches, in real life, for real. Because too many are being lost while everybody else debates. Seriously, I'm sick of these damn, we have to do an investigation. We have to do a research. How about you just do what you're supposed to do? Shit. We supposed to be a whole melting pot and all this other shit, but you letting people get offed real quick without doing what you're supposed to do for everybody. If you're going to do one thing, you got to do it for everybody. Damn it. Anyways, moving on, because I promise you this shit isn't. I don't know what to say about this shit. Is it getting better? You tell me. It's an update. The tragic and inspiring story of WNBA coach Dawn Staley, or Staley, I don't know. But I reported about what the bullshit they pulled on her last time. Well, guess what? I got a damn update. And you know me. If it's an update, I'm going to report about it. So let's cleanse the energy a little. But still, we're going to keep it real. Let's talk about Dawn Staley. Because this is what happens when greatness meets discipline and nobody can deny it. Born in North Philly, raised in poverty, 5 kids in a small home, mom working whatever job she could get because, let's be honest, options for black women back then were limited. But Dawn focused. She wanted to be an Olympian, a champion, and instead of just dreaming about it, she got to work. Fast forward, she becomes a WNBA All-Star, an Olympic gold medalist 3 times, mind you, as a player, and then said, you know what? Let me go ahead and dominate coaching too. Now she's leading the University of South Carolina to national championship 2017, 2022, and 2024, including an undefeated season. Undefeated. What else can you say? You would think that's all you got to say, but you know this goddamn country. We ain't gonna let people freaking prosper. That means nobody could touch her. Not once. And what makes her different? She didn't just chase success. She came back to the South where her family once had to flee from Jim Crow racism and build a legacy right there. That's a full circle. That's power. That's we belong here whether you like it or not energy. And through all of this, she dealt with real life heart inflammation, losing her mother to Alzheimer, family health crises, still showed up, still delivered. So while folks are out here arguing about nonsense and chasing clout, Dawn Staley is quietly building dynasties. Take notes. And mind you, this is the same woman that didn't back down when what is considered the top of the fucking stereotypical ladder was fucking with her. A white male. White, supposedly straight male. I don't know who the hell he was. He was ugly as hell. That's all I can tell you. But either way, she stood her ass up there and basically said, what? All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on because this next story, let me check here. This is disturbing on so many levels. So y'all check this out. I don't know what to say about it.
Emotion.
So, black pastor charged with manslaughter after deadly backyard baptism. What the hell? It wasn't in the U.S., but still, god dang. All of this just trying to seek the Most High and this is blasphemy. All right, this is disturbing on multiple levels. A man named Robert Smith, 61 years old, died during a baptism. Let me say that again. A baptism. Something that's supposed to represent rebirth, renewal, faith, turned into a fatal situation in a backyard kiddie pool. How the hell you do that in a Something that's that happened in Birmingham, and yes, it was reportedly live streamed. So you just tragic. All right. And the pastor involved has been charged with gross negligence, manslaughter. Wasn't there somebody else to watch this? Now, here's the issue. Baptism is symbolic, but it still involves water, physical handling, and responsibility, especially when someone has health conditions. Look, I'm getting ready to try and find myself a place to get baptized, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be alone. But anyways, it also involves responsibility, especially when someone has health conditions like Parkinson's, which the victim had. So this isn't just church went wrong. Why wasn't there a nurse? I understand people want their, their independence, but there had to be a nurse. Somebody had to be like, hey, can we have like a health professional here? This dude has a condition. Anyways, this is about leadership, accountability, and knowing what you're doing before you put someone's life in your hands. This is why I don't even want to be somebody's boss. Look, I can watch out for me, but I ain't got time to be watching out for you. That's why I don't want to be nobody's fucking boss. Don't think I'm coming for your job. Shit. And what makes it worse is after the man died, the pastor reportedly posted saying she saw him dancing with Jesus. Ma'am, no. Oh, you sick. Oh, no. Woo, what's wrong with you? This is not the moment for a poetic caption. This is a moment for accountability. You sitting up here watching it. Were you on drugs, man? And now the courts are stepping in. She's due in court May 14th. Let this be a reminder. Faith does not replace safety. God gives you common sense. God dang it. Spiritual leadership still comes with real world responsibility because when you're leading people, their lives are literally in your hands. And I know God gave you enough sense to know if did you feel him struggling? What was nobody else watching? It was just you and him. I have questions now because there are too many questions. And then you're going to open your stupid ass mouth, sit up there. A life has been lost. Seriously, a life that you did not make. And you're going to sit up there talking about he was dancing with Jesus. I don't know what to tell you. You are ignorant as hell. That's all I can say. What else can you say about a situation like this? He was dancing with you. No, ma'am. He was not. Whatever you was in, maybe you were in euphoria. But ma'am, I don't know what to say. Hey Terry, give me a second. I'm just getting my stories right. You will not believe it. I just reported about a death during a baptism. And this ignorant ass woman talking about he is dancing with Jesus. Okay, let me just say off the bat, because I hate when people sit up there and say, if God didn't give me wings, I don't need to fly or stuff like that. Maybe God sent people or gave people the intelligence to create these things and have these resources. Did you ever think about that? Because I'm trying to figure out. This man had Parkinson, okay? Oh, my sound is going in and out. Give me a second. Let me see if that fixes. This man had Parkinson. I personally, as a adult, would probably have asked for somebody who knows medical to be in the presence before I do a baptism. I'm just saying, because the man, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so moving on because this shit is not getting better. Let's check this out. Oh, this one. You'll never believe it. All right. I'm hoping that the sound is okay. Give me a second. Let me see if I need to just hit another button. Because, like I said, I'm using my regular computer. I'm not using my school computer. Okay. So, why a Fort Worth man trying to protect the kids in his neighborhood is now facing prison time? Because apparently people don't understand. Yes, it is good to try and fight for your neighborhood, but no, sir, you should not be being a vigilante. That's all I'm saying. All right. So a man in Texas, Marcus Renfro, is sitting in jail right now facing a felony charge. But depending on who you ask, he's either a criminal or a protector. Here's what happened. Reports came in that a man in the neighborhood was allegedly trying to solicit children. Yeah, that kind of situation. Renfro steps in, words get exchanged, tension rises. Then the suspect allegedly approaches him in a threatening way, and Renfro pew-pews him. One shot to the groin. That's nasty, but he had intentions. He knew what the hell he was doing when he aimed. Dirty bastard going for the kids. Now, the man survived, but Renfro arrested, charged with an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, no bond. Can you go out and come back in? The sound is messed up. I don't know if I can do that. I can try and refresh. Let me try and reload. All right, now I don't know if it worked. I just refreshed. I don't know what else to do. But let me continue. Hopefully you can hear me. Give me a second. Yeah, it should be loud enough as well. Give me a moment. All right. Um let me continue. Now, the man survived, but Renfro was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. No bond. Meanwhile, the community is like, hold on, because from their perspective, he stepped up when danger showed up, especially when kids were involved. His wife, pregnant by the way, is out here saying she wishes someone had protected her like that when she was younger. And now we're back in that gray area because the law says you can't just shoot, you can't just pew pew somebody. But the community says so we're supposed to wait until a child gets hurt first. And that tension, that's real. The case is still under investigation, but it's already raising bigger questions. Who gets protected? Who gets punished? And the live is buffering. I don't know what to say because I've already done it again. I can try and do a replay buffer. I don't know what else to say. I done refreshed and everything. I would have to stop the whole live and start up again, literally. And I really do not have that time to do that. Like, that would take an hour, literally. So I don't know because I'm trying to make sure that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Give me a second. Maybe I can in some programs, but otherwise I don't know what I'm doing here now. Give me a second. Give me a moment. All right, like I've already closed a few programs now. I don't know what else to do. Because I done closed several programs as it is. All right, give me another second here. I'm going to try and close some other things. All right, I done closed a bunch of programs. I don't know what else to say. All right, let me see here now. Give me a moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna try again because I've already restarted several times, and the only other thing I can do is just end this and not go any further. So I'm gonna try again. Now, like I was saying, this man right here, his wife is pregnant, and he basically protected the children. Somebody was coming after the kids. They were, a pedo, because the law says you can't just pew pew somebody, and the community says so. We're supposed to wait until a child gets hurt first, and that tension, that's real. This case is still under investigation, but it already is raising bigger questions. Who gets protected? Who gets punished? And what happens when people feel like the system is moving fast enough to keep their kid not moving fast enough to keep their kids safe? I don't know what else to say. I've kind of fucked up with the story because people are saying they can't hear me, and there's not much else I can do. So hopefully, the story continues, but give me a second here because I'm kind of pissed off. Give me a second. Anyways, I'm trying because I don't know what else to say. Give me a second because I'm right here. All right. So, anyways, let me try to continue. Unfortunately, the man is in jail right now, and I don't know what to tell you. This is fear meeting frustration because people need to take action, and sometimes that action comes with consequences. Give me a second. And I'm about to kick this damn cat's ass in a moment because she pissing me off. All right, I don't get it, but anyways, I'm gonna continue, and if she can't hear me, I don't know what else to say. I'm tired. All right, moving on to the next story. And give me a second, because if I hear some more noise, I'm gonna go out there. Hold on, because apparently somebody done lost their goddamn mind. Get your ass on, shit! Getting on my damn nerves. Make some more fucking noise. Sick of y'all. Shit. Now I'm frustrated. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Let me continue. Shit. Anyways, let's try to continue. All right. Okay. So let's continue. Why Chicago inmates are dying over scraps of paper. I don't know, but that's fucked up, and I think we should talk about that. So, this is out of a horror story movie, but it's real. In Chicago jails, they're dealing with a new kind of contraband. Not pills, not powder, not even needles. It's paper. Regular looking paper soaked in a synthetic drug called pinaca. And when inmates smoke it, it can unalive them almost instantly. We're talking about something up to 100 times stronger than THC, not weed. This is lab made, unpredictable, and it can shut your body down in seconds. One inmate, 57-year-old Thomas Diskin, was found dead near the toilet. No fight, no struggle, nothing obvious. Just little burnt scraps of paper. At first, nobody even realized what they were looking at. Then more people started dying. By the end of 2023, at least 6 inmates were dead from smoking these soaked papers. And now in 2026, deaths are still happening. And here's the part that should make everybody uncomfortable. This stuff is being smuggled in through mail, legal documents, books, stuff that looks harmless. So if you've got a drug that's hard to detect, easy to transport, and deadly as hell, officials are already warning if this hits schools, it can be worse than fentanyl. Let that sink in, because this ain't just a jail problem. This is a preview. And every time a new drug like this shows up, it's the same story. The communities get hit first and hardest, and while everybody else plays catch up. So I'm just letting you know this is what's happening. Be careful. And if you actually have a son, hold on. All right. No animals were harmed, but a box was kicked because I'm sick and tired of them playing around. They usually take a nap around this time. Now they want to fuck with me. Anyways, moving on to the next story. Because seriously, I'm getting irritated. Now everybody and their mama want to talk to me or mess with me. Anyways, let's continue. So, if you have a son or a daughter, well, a son mainly, if you have a son, a nephew, an uncle that is in the age for the military, I want y'all to know they have already made it so that millions will automatically be registered for military draft. Just letting you know. They didn't ask your opinion or anything. They silently did this bullshit. And I warned y'all about this in Project 2025. So let's talk about something that people are not paying attention to. Starting by December 2026, young men in the U.S. will automatically be registered for selective service. Translation: the government is signing you up for the draft system, whether you like it or not. Now, before folks start panicking, this does not mean a draft is happening right now, but it does mean you don't get to opt out on being on this list anymore. I wish they had done it when that jackass in charge had been doing that. Before, you had to register yourself when you turned 18. Now, the government just pulls your info and does it for you. And here's why this matters, especially for black men. Give me a second, let me get to that one. Because statistically, black men already make up a significant portion of the military, but their college enrollment is dropping and opportunities are shifting. So now you've got a system that automatically tracks young men, many of whom are already navigating limited access to resources, and adds them to a potential draft pool. And yeah, technically, failing to register is a felony, up to $250,000 fine, prison time. They just made it easier for the system, not necessarily better for the people. So the real question becomes, who benefits from this? Because every time policies like this shift quietly in the background, it's worth asking who's being positioned and who's being used. And I'm still telling y'all, we need to do a mass exodus, a mass black exodus. That's all I can say. Okay. So, I don't know how you feel. If you have a son, I wish you would consider this a little to heart. I'm gonna hurt these damn animals. I seriously am. I'm trying my best to ignore them, but for some reason they want to fuck with me tonight. I don't know why. Anyways, moving on, because we got a long night and I just want to get through this as fast as possible. So moving on. Don't come over here now and fuck with me. Now you want to get petted. No, I'm not in the mood. Give me a moment. Give me just a second. I am so irritated by this. Okay, that works. I'm tired. I'm tired. All right, let me try again. Nope, not that one.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
I don't have time to be playing around. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm looking because it seems like I have a huge lag right now. And I do not know why. Give me a second. The lag is so real.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Give me just a second. I'm trying to get this shit right because I'm really tired of this. All right, so this next story, DHS considers halting international traveler processing at airports in sanctuary cities. I'm tired of these people. They're getting on my last nerves. They really are. Give me just a moment. I'm trying to get my virtual camera up. I'm just not in the mood for this mess. That's all I can say. All right, so this is chaos waiting to happen. All right, there's a proposal being discussed where the federal government could stop processing international travels at airports in so-called sanctuary cities. We're talking about major cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, San Francisco, basically some of the busiest travel hubs in the country. And the reasoning, if the cities don't cooperate with immigration enforcement, why should we process travelers there? Sir, do you understand that kind of domino effect that would cause? Because you're talking about international flights getting rerouted, tourism taking a hit, business travel disrupted, and global events like the 2026 World Cup getting caught in the middle. This isn't just political flexing. You could be messing with the fucking economy. And let's be real, this feels less like policy and more like pressure. Because instead of solving immigration issues, it turns into a standoff between federal power and local government. And when government starts playing tug of war, regular people are the rope. Okay, right now it's just a proposal, nothing official yet, but the fact is that it's even on the table. And I've been telling y'all, this is some shit that probably would be a part of Project 2025. I warned y'all before this shit even happened and nobody listened to me. But the fact that it's even on the table, yeah, keep your eyes on it. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're going to keep moving because I'm telling you the shit is not over. Give me a second so I can get my script up. Oh, yeah, this one right here. This is fun. So Drumpf wants to privatize TSA, and so did Project 2025. Is that a coincidence? I think not. So let's talk about airport security and why it might be heading into corporate hands. So during the government shutdown, when TSA workers were out here working unpaid for over a month, guess who saw an opportunity? Drumpf. Now, suddenly there's a push to privatize TSA, cut funding, cut jobs, about 9,400 positions, and replace federal workers with private companies. These greedy ass bitches. And the argument is always the same: efficiency, cost saving, better performance. Yeah, okay. Because when has putting profit over public safety ever gone wrong? This is gonna fuck us up. I don't understand why these motherfuckers are so greedy. Oh my goodness. They have to be possessed. They gotta be. Union leaders are already calling this out, saying this isn't about safety. It's about somebody making money. And let's not forget those same private companies kept paying their workers during the shutdown while federal workers got played. So now we're supposed to believe privatization is the solution. This seems like creating a crisis and then selling the fix. And if airport security becomes profit driven, you better believe corners will get cut somewhere because corporations don't move on patriotism. They move on profit margin. So you already know you might as well be ready for it. That's all I can say. Give me a second. I'm still trying to get this motherfucker to work because I don't understand what the hell is going on. Apparently, let me see. All right. I'm seeing two different things. I don't know, but if you're still here, Terry, I can't see you anymore because this thing is crazy. It's showing I have nobody up in here. But yeah, y'all be careful. I warned y'all asses about this before, but nobody listened. So I guess we just gonna continue to play around. I guess that's what it is. So we're gonna continue because Drumpf is just trying to fucking piss off everybody, okay? Let me see. Let me check what this story is next, because I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, yeah, this is a part of the terrorist one. Where they're terrorizing folks. Okay, let me go ahead and pull that up. Give me a second. Let's see here now. Make that bigger. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Redo that. Everybody was together. I'm back online. Still don't see anybody up in here, but y'all just don't have nothing better to do, huh? Hey, give me a second here. Jesus Christ. It's just like they don't want to stop unless you're just paying attention to them 24/7. It's a goddamn animal. What the hell? Anyways, all right. So I'm back. Let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, so redefining realities, the Supreme Court versus the Supreme Court hears Drumpf versus Barbara oral arguments. This is one of the most important stories in the entire lineup. The Supreme Court is now hearing arguments over whether a president can limit birthright citizenship. Let's break that down simply. The 14th Amendment says if you're born in the United States, you are a citizen, period. That protection was put in at place after slavery, specifically to ensure Black people were recognized as full citizens. Now, there's an executive order trying to change that. The idea: deny citizenship to children born in the U.S. if their parents were undocumented or don't have permanent status. And legal experts are sounding the alarm, because if you start redefining who counts as an American, where does it stop? Honestly, I think you should leave that alone, because I think Barron is going to get deported if you keep fucking around. That's all I'm saying. Historically, whenever citizens get questioned, Black people end up in the conversation whether we ask to be there or not. And people are already connecting the dots. Protesters outside the court are saying this could open the door to stripping rights from multiple communities, not just immigrants. Because once you weaken a constitutional protection, it doesn't stay limited. And let me say this clearly. The 14th Amendment is not just legal language. It is protection that was fought for. Blood, history, and struggle built that. So if that gets chipped away, that's not just policy, that's precedent. All right? So I'm just letting you know. Bullshit is hitting the fan. Be ready. Moving on. Let me make that a little bigger so y'all can see that shit. So Jake Paul wants to do blackface in response to Drewski because of course he does. This motherfucker don't make no damn sense. He's just a fucking nepo baby, and so help me God, if he even considers going into office, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Give me a second here, because I'm so pissed off right now. What is this? I don't know what's happening, but I'm getting pissed off. All right, moving on. All right, let's talk. Let's start with some clown behavior, because what is this man thinking? So Jake Paul saw a viral skit from comedian Drewski where Drewski played a white conservative woman. And instead of laughing and moving on like a normal person, this man said, you know what would be fair? Let me do blackface, sir. And he said it out loud on a podcast with confidence. Now he's trying to frame it like we should be able to joke about each other equally, talking about leveling playing field, like history just magically reset yesterday. No, because here's the part people love to ignore. Blackface is not just makeup. It comes from minstrel shows where white people mocked, dehumanized, and profited off of black pain for entertainment. There is no equal opposite of that. And then to make it worse, they are shifting around trying to figure out which black person can approve it. Like somebody can grant a racism pass. Charles Barkley got dragged into the conversation like he's handing out permission slips. Sir didn't sign up for that mess. And Jake Paul doubled down talking about, I don't see color. Oh, you don't see color? But you clearly see enough to make it want to intimidate it. So imitate it. That's what I'm trying to say. Imitate it. Let's be real. This is what happens when people want to play in black culture, but don't respect black history. Comedy is supposed to punch up, not recycle ignorance. And right now, this ain't comedy. This is a fucking warning sign, all right? I'm sick of these bastards. They get on my fucking nerves with this bullshit. They always want to be like, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Bitch, you can't do it because you want to do it that damn much. You dirty bastards. That's all I'm saying. I forgot to start this, so let me do it now. Shit, I'm just kind of out of it right now. Okay, so I'm not sure what the hell is going on anymore. I really am not. But you see this story, right? Give me a second. Apparently my shit done slowed down somewhere over here. Okay. So black Colorado farmers say ongoing battle with racist neighbors led to drive-by pew-pew. A black ranching family in Colorado, the Mallory family, are saying someone did a drive-by pew-pew at their ranch, their land, their business, and they believe it's racist intimidation. Now, this isn't new for them since moving there in 2020. They've been dealing with trespassing, harassment, being followed, dead animals, racial slurs. Like, what year are we in? They brought over 1,000. They bought over 1,000 acres, trying to build something sustainable, a safe place, a place to grow food and community. And instead, they're fighting to even exist on their own land. And here's where it gets even more frustrating. They say the sheriff's office has basically let all of this escalate. Over 170 calls between them and neighbors, and instead of resolving anything, the situation just keeps getting worse. And at one point, they were arrested. Charges later dropped, but still. So now they're sitting here. They're exhausted, stressed, and financially drained. They're trying to protect their land and their lives at the same time. Let me say this clearly. Black land ownership has always been targeted in this country, from Reconstruction to Tulsa to now. Different decades, same energy. And if people don't start paying attention to stories like this, we're going to keep watching history repeat itself in real time. All right. So this is fucking ridiculous. And then they always want to say, we're not racist. We're not violent. My ass. This is as violent as you want to be, motherfucker. But anyways, give me a second. Let me see what the next story is. Yeah. This is another one, because I'm serious. Y'all need to stop fucking with us. We are not fucking with y'all no more with this bullshit. I don't even get how fucking bold these motherfuckers are. Shit. All right, so black student organizations fight back as universities shut down DEI organizations funding under the Drumpf's crackdown. What the fuck is your issue with us? Seriously, I just don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's up with my fucking broadcast as well. Give me a second, because I'm absolutely annoyed. So, at the University of Missouri, the Legion of Black Collegians, a black student government group that's been around since 1968, is losing funding and recognition. Gone. Along with other minority organizations, and the university is saying, oh, we're just complying with federal pressure on DEI. And the translation, we're folding. Because let's be honest, that DOJ memo, they're citing its guidance, not law. But institutions are preemptively cutting programs anyways. This is bullshit. That's what it is. And students are calling it exactly what it feels like, erasure. This organization has been around for over 50 years. It helped. Give me a second. I lost my spot. Where was I? Oh, shit. Totally lost my spot. Give me a second. I'm still losing my spot. There it is. Okay, here it is. That's where I am. Okay. At the school, this organization has been around for 50 years. It helped lead protests in 2015 that forced leadership changes over racism on campus. That is legacy, okay? And now they're being told, basically, figure it out on your own. Meanwhile, over at the University of Alabama, students are suing after their black and women-focused publication got shut down. So now we're watching black student spaces shrinking, voices being silenced, and institutions acting like their hands are tied. But students not going quietly. They're organizing, filing lawsuits, speaking out, because if you take away the spaces where people can gather, speak, and advocate, you don't just remove programs, you remove power. And I'll be damned if we gonna sit up here and listen to a bunch of rich motherfuckers that only attention is how much money they can make off of blood, sweat, and tears that is not theirs or their families. Because I'm gonna tell you, that's what's really going on. And you can miss me with that bullshit. Give me a second here, because everything is wonky over here. Give me a moment. All right. Plug back in. Everything's good. I hope that the shit is working, because seriously, like I said, I don't understand why my shit isn't working. I'm going to see real quick, because I can only do so much. I'm hoping the recording is cool. Okay, I don't know where I am. It looks like it's I don't know. But hopefully I'll be able to post this up. I hope. But anyways, let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down because that's the end of the terrorism. Now we're gonna talk about playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes because I honestly don't know what the hell is going on. So check this out, and I'll be right back.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm running my X-way, I'm a wreck. I've been moving like a hot mess.
I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit, honestly, because I couldn't see the screen for to save my life. All right, let's talk about. I can't understand what you're saying. I don't know what the hell I'm saying either at this point because I don't know. Hopefully, when I post this stuff up, it'll be proper because I don't know. So this it right here is I'm about to be a little petty. So now the media is discovering Drumpf is a misogynist. Now? So funny how it took two white women getting fired for media outlets to notice Drumpf's misogyny. Black women already always knew. After decades of behavior, after lawsuits, public comments, recorded statements disrespected towards women, now it's breaking news. Oh, because it finally affected certain women. I got it. Because when black women are being disrespected, Maxine Waters called low IQ, Kamala Harris attacked, black journalists talked over and dismissed. That was just politics, right? But now that certain white women got pushed out of power, suddenly, oh my God, it's misogyny. Please, black women been new. There was no discovery phase, no delayed reaction, just a continuous pattern of disrespect from day one. And here's the real truth. This is just about misogyny. This isn't just about misogyny. This is about power. People get used, elevated, then discarded when they are no longer useful. I don't understand why these people haven't caught on to this shit. I really don't. And now the same system people benefited from is turning on them. And suddenly everybody's shocked. No, ma'am. This ain't new. Y'all just late. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. This is new. Oh my God, he's a misogynist. My ass, he been a misogynist. He's been a horrible human being. And y'all motherfuckers refuse to believe it until the shit happened to you. Cute. Let me try to update this again because I'm telling you, I'm getting tired of this. I'm live, but it's saying that I'm not live. But anyways, this is bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah. Give me a second here now. I wasn't finished with it. Was I? Yeah, I wasn't finished. I'm finished with that one. I'm going to the next story, so I'm lost. You will have to excuse me. People have gotten me kind of confused now. All right, so video footage once again lied about the pew-pewing of Venezuelan. Here it goes. Venezuelan man in Minneapolis. So this is dangerous. A Venezuelan man in Minneapolis got pew-pewed by a federal agent immediately after DHS pushed a strong saying. A strong story basically saying he fled, he resisted, he attacked an officer, basically painting him as an aggressor. But then video footage came out and it told a completely different story. The confrontation lasted about 12 seconds, not minutes, no prolonged attack, no wild weapon situation, and even no wild weapon situation. And even worse, authorities had that video almost immediately and still moved forward with charges. That is some ignorant ass shit. Charges that were later dropped, which means they knew or they didn't bother to check. Either way, that's a problem. Now, 2 agents are under investigation for lying under oath, but as of now, no criminal charges. And let's be real, this is bigger than one case because when law enforcement narratives go unchecked, people get labeled, charged, and sometimes unalive before the truth ever comes out. And by the time it does, damage already has been done. So the real question is, who holds them accountable? Because if regular people lied under oath, we already know how that would go. This is ridiculous. They let too much shit go, and I swear to God, we just need to fucking just shut down on them or just stop. That's all I'm gonna say because it's ignorant as hell and I'm sick of the bullshit. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. We gonna move on because, like I said, faces need to be eaten. So moving on, these black leaders call for Drumpf's removal amid U.S.-Iran ceasefire backlash. All right, so let's get this into the international situation real quick. There's talk of a U.S.-Iran. Give me a second here. Can anybody even fucking hear me? I hope. I will be so mad if this whole thing was not recorded. Anyways, there's a U.S.-Iran ceasefire, and you would think people would be relieved, right? Nope. Black leaders are looking at this like, yeah, we're not impressed. Because what we're seeing is chaos followed by a last-minute solution that feels more like damage control than strategy. Drumpf went from making statements like a whole civilization will die tonight to suddenly rolling out a 10-point peace plan like he just solved world peace in 48 hours. Sir, which one is it? And lawmakers, actually, he had a 15-point, and the Iranians had a 10-point that he's saying he ain't never saw. And lawmakers are calling it exactly what it looks like: reckless. You've got people in Congress saying a 2-week ceasefire is not enough. This situation needs to be permanently shut down. And some are even calling for his removal from office. I've been said it. And we're talking 25th Amendment conversations. That's not normal. Even the NAACP stepped in, saying his behavior is dangerous and unstable. And that's where this hits different, because the foreign policy decisions, they don't stay overseas. They affect military families, black service members, global stability. So when leadership starts moving emotionally instead of strategically, everybody feels it. This isn't just politics. This is lives on the line, and these ignorant ass people don't give a shit. That's all I gotta say. And moving on to another person that definitely I don't claim he is skin folk, but definitely not in skin folk. This jackass here. New developments in Tiger Woods' DUI case. This motherfucker should not be able to touch a car at all. He should not be allowed in a car at all, because he is just reckless and unused. He is ugh. All right, let's talk about Tiger Woods because, sir, what is going on? He is now facing DUI-related charges after a car crash in March rolled the vehicle. Police showed up, and while alcohol wasn't in the system, prescription drugs were. They found hydrocodone, what the fuck is that, on him, and he admitted to taking pills. Now, prosecutors are pushing hard. They want his full pharmacy records, every prescription, dosage, and warnings. They're trying to prove he was impaired even if the meds were legally prescribed. And this isn't his first rodeo. Let's run the history real quick. 2009 crash, which led to a whole scandal era. 2017, found asleep behind the wheel. 2021, nearly died in a high-speed crash. Now 2026, and here we go again. This motherfucker should not be allowed to drive. He should have his license permanently restricted. Just because you rich don't mean shit, motherfucker. At some point, this stops being bad luck and starts looking like a pattern. Now he has pled not guilty and is currently in treatment, saying he's focusing on his health. And honestly, that's the part that matters most right now. because talent will take you far. But if you don't handle what's going on internally, it will catch up to you every fucking time. I ain't even gonna lie. Moving on, that is it for the fuck around and find out. Now we about to hit up on some history. So let me go ahead and bring this down, and hopefully we can smile about some news. I'll be right back. Here goes, where's my educational moment? Because I want to tell y'all about some folks. And I'm just kind of antsy right now. Give me just a moment. There it is. I'll be right back.
Yo, there's so many, hey, there's so many, yo, so many, yo, there's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young. So you know we got okay. Look at the chill on the stove. Now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit.
Okay, so everything you need to know about Freddie Washington, the black Hollywood star who refused to pass as white. Let me introduce you to Freddie Washington. And baby, she stood 10 toes down in a time when that was dangerous. Born in 1903, raised through struggle, lost her mother young, helped raise her siblings, still found her way into entertainment, Broadway, film, all of it. And then came her breakout role in Intimidation of Life, where she played a light-skinned black woman passing as white. Now here's the twist. Hollywood loved her look, told her she could be huge if she passed in. Said she was proud to be black and refused to hide it, even if it cost her career opportunities. Do you understand how bold that was back then? That wasn't trendy. That wasn't safe. That was sacrifice. And she didn't stop there. She protested racism, helped found the Negro Actors Guild, fought for better roles for black actors, even got put on an FBI watch list for speaking out. They were watching her because she refused to play along. That's legacy and it's integrity. And somebody who said, I'd rather lose opportunities than lose myself. And honestly, that's a lesson that still applies today. I have no problem losing opportunities if I can go ahead and say what the hell it is that's happening. That's all I got to say about it. All right, so before the hashtags black women who organized movements. I'm telling you, the lag is so real. I'm looking at my screen and it just popped up. God damn. So let's talk about the real architects of change. Before hashtags, before viral moments, before social media, black women were already organizing movements that changed this country. We're talking about women like Ella Baker, who believed in collective leadership, not one face, not one savior, community power. Fannie Lou Hamer, who stood in front of the Democratic Party and exposed voter suppression with her whole chest. Septima Clark, teaching people how to read, write, and pass voter tests because knowledge was resistance. Diane Nash, organizing sit-ins and freedom rides while still young, fearless, and strategic. And here's the thing. They didn't have Instagram, no TikTok, no trending topics. They had basements, church basements, word of mouth, and determination. And they still shifted the entire system. So when people act like movements need visibility to matter, no. Movements need commitment, and black women have been showing up how to build power, even when nobody was watching. Okay, so we don't need the fancy shit and all that good stuff. All right, we will stand on business if nobody is watching, and I love it. I love it for us. Moving on. I'm not listening to this damn cat. I promise you, I'm so sick of these damn cats acting like they are so entitled. Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. I'm not here for it. I can't answer that right now. Just I can't answer it right now. All right. This is gonna be a heavy hitter. Back in 19 give me a second. I'm telling you right now, people are messing with me and I don't like it. I don't know where the hell it's coming from, but I don't like it. Hold on. So, how Angela Davis predicted the modern face of fascism. All right. So, back in 1971, Angela Davis said something that people truly didn't understand at the time. She said, "We are closer to fascism than we've ever been before." And people heard it but didn't feel it. Now, fast forward to today, and folks are starting to connect the dots because fascism doesn't show up overnight. It builds step by step. More power concentrated, more opposition silenced, more control normalized. And once it fully locks in, history shows it's almost impossible to reverse from the inside. Now, look around. You've got talk of using military force internally, policies targeting entire groups, expanded executive power, and people are asking, are we watching the early stages of something bigger? Because Angela Davis wasn't fear-mongering. She was warning. And the scariest part about warnings, they don't hit until it's already happening. And damn it if it ain't already happening. These people obviously think we're idiots, and I can't stand it because a lot of people have fallen for the okie doke. God dang it, you would think we'd have enough sense to stop it, but I guess not. I'm sick of all these people messing with me. My fucking phone will not leave me alone tonight. What do you want? Because I can't do it no more. Shit. Okay, she's telling me great, call her. All right, I'll call you once I'm done. Okay. So, moving on, we're going to go into education. I'm just a little irritated. I don't know what the hell's happening, but I'm going to get this shit up if I have to. If I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, give me a moment because I'm just so irked right now. Where is it? Because I'm confused as well. I'm just really irked right now. That's the only thing. All right, here we go. Why black superintendents feel pressure to earn doctorates for the job. Let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention, but we all know is real. Black women in education are out here stacking degrees, not just to grow, but just to be taken seriously. Take Dr. Elisa Johnson. She became the first black woman to lead Indianapolis public schools, and even she said she felt like she needed a doctorate just to break through bias, not to learn more, to prove she belongs. And the numbers back it up. About 80% of black superintendents have advanced degrees, almost double their white counterparts. Let that sink in for a second. So you mean to tell me black educators have to be overqualified just to get the same shot? Really? Meanwhile, white male candidates are out here like, I think I can do the job, and they get hired. This is what people mean when they say systemic race bias, because it's not always loud. It's not always obvious. Sometimes it looks like extra credentials, extra pressure, extra hoops, just to get the same opportunity. And then folks wonder why black women are exhausted. Because we're not just working hard, we're working twice as hard just to be seen as equal. Do you know how painful that is? Because I'm serious. I'm sick of going to school. I thought I was done when I hit 18. Then I went to college and I was like, I'm good. Then I needed an associate's. Then I needed another freaking degree. Now I got a master's. I never wanted a master's. I just wanted a job. That's all I'm saying. This is some ignorant ass shit and it get on my nerves. Moving on. Because this one right here is the same damn thing, but a little bit more information. It's kind of like we're going to go into business. Because business, we had education, now we got business, and it kind of links in together. So here we go. So, black women are still working twice as hard for less, new economic report finds. Give me a second. My shit is not looking right now. I think I lagged again. Let me try and reload. Be going through this bullshit every time I try to report something. But anyways, moving on. So, black women are still working twice as hard for less, new economic reports finds. Now, let's follow up that story with the numbers because the math is not the math is mathing in the worst way. Black women are one of the most active groups in the workforce, more than white women, more than Hispanic women, more than Asian women. We're talking about around 63% participation. So y'all working, showing up, contributing, but guess what? Still getting paid less. Black women earn about $942 a week compared to $1,100 and $11,800 from white women and $1,395 from Asian women. And it gets worse. Lord have mercy. When it comes to wealth, retirement, black women are sitting around 129K saved. White women are closer to 328K. The gap is not small. That's generational. And by the time black women hit 65, they are twice as likely to live in poverty. Now, let's be very clear. This is not about effort. This is about systems because you cannot outwork a system that is designed to undervalue you. So when people say just work harder, no. Black women been working harder. The problem is not effort. The problem is equity. And I'm tired of that mess. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, let's move on because it ain't getting better. It really ain't. Smart ways to bounce back financially after job loss. I needed that about several months ago, but hey, I'm gonna help. If it helps me, good. If it helps y'all, even better. So this is here real life everyday survival talk because job loss, that hits different. It's not just money, it's identity, routine, and stability. And first thing, you are allowed to feel something: anger, stress, embarrassment, even relief. Don't suppress it because holding that in, that turns into anxiety, depression, health issues, especially in our community. Now, once you process that, then you move strategically. Step 1, know your money. What do you have saved? What bills are fixed versus flexible? What debt is hanging over you? You can't fix what you don't face. Step 2, apply for unemployment immediately because delays happen and they don't care about your rent. I'm telling you that delay was like freaking 5 months for me. Step 3, switch to survival mode budgeting, not punishment mode. Cut what you can, but don't remove everything that keeps you sane. Step 4, get some income flowing, even if it's temporary. Side gigs, consulting, whatever you can do, because bringing in something changes your mindset. And last thing, stay connected. Isolation will take you out faster than unemployment will. Oh, Lord, don't I know. This season is not your identity. It's a chapter. I hope y'all listen, because I've been having to do that stuff. And my mother even asked, how the hell is it possible that you have continued to be living? And I don't know. It's the grace of God. It has to be, because I'm trying to figure out how the hell I've been this far as it is and am not suffering as much as I expected. So, it's the grace of God, and, just being calm and not trying to, keep up with the what you call it, the Joneses, because I ain't got time for the Joneses. All right. My last name don't even start with a J. I ain't got time for it. Neither of them that contribute to my family start with a J. So I like I said, I ain't got time. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Let me switch to this next. I think I'm gonna have to start videotaping on my computer again, because I don't know what's happening. But folks are saying they couldn't see me. I don't know if anyone can see me now. But I'm gonna go to this next story, and I'm gonna keep it popping, because this is the long night. And we need some good goddamn news. I'm serious. This news right here, hopefully it'll bring up somebody's mood, because I'm so tired of the messed up shit. I would love to know why everybody and their mama want to call me when I'm doing something. Anyway, check this out. A VA black mega church donated $1 million to keep local residents in their homes. Local residents. I am so sorry. Give me a second here. I'm doing this shit again. Give me a second. I'm checking. All right. Because I got to check this damn thing. There's a lag like nobody's business. So basically, this is what community looks like. A historic black church, Alfred Street Baptist Church, just paid over $1 million in rent debt for hundreds of families. Gone. Cleared. We're talking about 338 families who were facing eviction, now able to breathe again. Now, this wasn't random. This was intentional. They partnered with local leadership and said, we're not letting our people fall, because let's be real, rent has been out of control. People are working, struggling, surviving, and missing one paycheck can send everything crashing down. And instead of waiting for systems to fix it, the community stepped in. And that's what black institutions have been doing. That's taking care of each other when nobody else shows up. And that's what I meant last time when I said about them damn scholarships they trying to sue us over. We gonna find a way. Forget what you missed. We are going to find a way. Moving on. Give me a second. Chick-fil-A, a worker finds $10K. Then this happened. All I can say is the man was he knows his scruples. He has scruples, is whatever the hell those are. Let's talk about this one. It will restore a little faith in some people. A young man working at Chick-fil-A found about $10,000 in cash sitting in a bathroom. Not $20, not $100, almost $10,000. 2 envelopes just sitting there like a test from the universe. And instead of pocketing it, he turned it in immediately. Said keeping it was never an option. And his reasoning, money is useless without character. Whew, say that again. Because in a world where people will scam, lie, and steal for less, this man chose integrity. The owner eventually came around, got their money back, and gave him a $500 reward, which he didn't even want at first. That is all about morals and discipline, and that's someone who understands quick money doesn't build lasting respect. And honestly, that kind of energy is what we need more of. I hope we get more young men like this, because god dang it, I am honestly losing hope in this country and this world. I don't know how many times I done said I hate this fucking country. Tonight, let's not even talk about the regular. Now let's talk about something spiritual. 7 last words. Services unite black churches nationwide. What began as a sacred retelling of Christ's final hours now doubles as a platform for justice, inclusion, and the next generation of black preachers, because Lord knows we need them. Okay, so let's shift some energy, because one thing about us, the black church is still showing up. Okay? Now, what's beautiful is how it's evolving. Now you've got live stream reaching people all day, different voices, young, old, women, men, and messages connecting scripture to today. Because let's be honest, when black preachers get to that pulpit, they're not just talking Bible, they're talking struggle, justice, community, survival, sometimes their life. Because I'm telling you, I had a preacher, I was like, why do we always need to know about your life? I want to know about the Messiah, but you always telling us about you. And lately, more women are taking that stage too, finally getting the space they've always deserved. And that matters because the black church has never been about religion. It's been about a safe space. It's been about a strategy center, a place to organize and heal. And even in 2026, still doing the work, still pouring into the people, and still reminding us faith and resistance go hand in hand. All right. So even if we are calling him by a different name, we know we still got faith in him and we still believe. That's all I'm going to say about that. And that is it for the good news. We are about to go ahead and jump into celebrity news so we can hurry up and get rid of that shit. First things first, let me go ahead and give me a second here. I'm going to go ahead and promote this company. It is a black owned company, a black woman owned company. You can find her on Threads, Twitch, and Instagram. If you like your lips popping, if you like CBD, or if you just want to be cool, relax with your lips popping still, check her out.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my love, it's my girl, that's my till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, we are back with the tea. Tokyo Tony, shocking statement that brought the FBI to her door. You mean she ain't said nothing beforehand? Mind y'all, I think this picture, this is a very old picture, so don't think that Black China is back to like that anymore. I think she's still on her religious tip, and I hope she stays there. Now, let's get into some messy family business. Tokyo Tony, Black China's mother, got a visit from the FBI. Yes, the FBI. Why? Because of videos where she's making violent threats towards talking statements like she would Marvin Gaye her, basically reinforcing her unaliving. And when the FBI pulled up, she tried to backtrack. I don't know what the hell. There are years of her doing this. Talking about, oh, it was misunderstood. We were dancing. It wasn't like that. Ma'am, you said it on camera multiple times for years. And the internet is looking at this like this is not normal because this isn't just celebrity drama. This is a toxic relationship that has been playing out publicly for years. Meanwhile, Black China has been trying to clean her life up. That's why I said that. That's why I said this is not a current picture at all. She got baptized. She removed those fillers. She is living quieter. And her own mother is online doing this. I was already shocked as hell when I first saw Tokyo Tony, and I already knew she was wilder than her child. Let me say this real clear. Family dysfunction is real. But when it turns into threats, that's danger. God dang it, danger. Even though he's in trouble too. But still, god dang it. Now I know y'all heard about this next story, and yeah, I've been hearing about it. I think I reported on it, but here's an update, and you know I'm always the one with the updates. So give me a second and bring this down. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down. Thank you. And I'm gonna hit that because shit is lagging like nobody's business. And then we gonna move on to this next story because there has apparently been an update. So check it out. Let's see here. It's a struggle no matter what. All right, so high stakes as Offset's gambling debts become public. He's not the only rapper to face similar issues. I don't understand. Y'all got all that fucking money and you just, ooh, no, I couldn't. I would try to invest that shit. Fuck that. Cause playing around with gambling shit, I can't gamble because I'm always with the I am always with the scared money. So let's talk about gambling because this is getting out of hand. Offset is now dealing with lawsuits, allegations of debt, and situations tied to casino money. We're talking about 6-figure credit lines unpaid, and he's not alone. Little Baby reportedly lost millions in one. Drake got a whole deal with a gambling company worth $100 million while people are questioning whether the platform is even legit in the US. And here's the issue. Gambling is being marketed like it's just fun, just entertainment, but behind the scenes, people are losing money, stability, and control. Lawmakers are already sounding the alarm, saying Americans could lose $1 trillion to gambling by 2030, as if we ain't losing it already to the fucking government itself. And this is a crisis. And the celebrities are starting to normalize this shit. Regular folks are going to follow. So this isn't just about Offset. This is about a system making addiction look like a lifestyle. You can kiss my ass. My mama took me to a damn casino. I almost lost my damn mind losing some damn money. She told me you can't play with scared money. Guess what? My money is perpetually and habitually scared. Fuck that. My money is always scared. I ain't trying to fuck with it. Shit, as long as it's there, I'm happy. Now let's move on to some disgusting shit. Because this one right here is just, ugh. Come on, you gonna play? You gonna fuck with me for real? I hate this motherfucking machine every damn time. I gotta deal with this. Hold on. I'm all up in it. And you just, whoo, I hate you. And you don't want to work. I hate this so much. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm fighting. These people got knocked me off of my game, so I'm kind of off. But anyways, here we go. Let me make this smaller so y'all can actually see this shit. Control. All right. The Diddler's prison sentence is facing scrutiny as appeal courts question the length of the punishment. I think he should be in there longer. This man has made people's lives horrible. He has made people suffer. Now, this one is the audacity. The audacity is loud. The Diddler's legal team is now arguing that his actions, yes, those actions, should be protected under the First Amendment. Hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm getting the hell out of here because now we Babylon. Fuck this shit. You Sodom and Gomorrah. Fuck you. Now they're calling it amateur pornography. Sir, they're basically saying the activities he was convicted for should count as creative expression. Have you lost your motherfucking... And prosecutors are like, absolutely not. Because if that argument works, then anybody running illegal operations could say it's art and get away with it. Now judges are questioning parts of his sentence, but no decision has been made yet. And here's the bigger point. Just because something is recorded doesn't make it protected. Just because something is labeled consensual doesn't erase context, if it even is consensual. And just because you're powerful doesn't mean the law stops applying to you. We'll see how this plays out, but right now, that defense is raising a lot of eyebrows. I'll be damned if you sit up there and kidnap my kid to do all kinds of disgusting shit and say it's art. How about I art all up beside your head with a bat? How about that? Would that work for you? I'm just saying. Nasty ass bastard. You should be happy I even showed your fucking face. Disgusting. Anyways, moving on. Will this work, please? Nope, it's just not gonna fucking work today.
Emotion content.
That worked. All right. So now this is an update. This is why people say the industry is messy. Okay. Ninth suspect arrested in Gucci Mane's kidnapping and rob. It's a whole ass grown man. How the hell he gets kidnapped? You ain't even a small man. You are a grown ass man, and I'm pretty sure you got enough money to have people around you. How the hell? All right, this is why people in the industry say this shit is messy. Multiple rappers, including Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, whoever the hell that is, are tied to a federal case involving an alleged armed robbery setup. All they got to do is give some money to that fucking orangutan in the office, and they'll be free. Anyways, and this is not just any setup. They allegedly lured people to a recording studio under the pretense of a business deal, then robbed them. Weapons involved, contracts forced, people assaulted, and one victim almost choked unconscious. This is not the music. This is criminal activity, god dang it. And the feds came with receipts, phone records. Give me a second here. Phone records, GPS tracking, surveillance, even social media posts showing stolen items. And here's the kicker. Some of these individuals were already on legal restrictions, still chose to do this. Now they're facing serious time, possibly life. And if it makes you ask, at what point do people realize the difference between hustling and self-destruction? Because I don't understand. It ain't all about this money and shit, because this is not the come up. This is the downfall. And I'm embarrassed to be in the same skin tone as y'all, because this is disgusting. But we're going to go ahead and move on. This next one is celebrity, but it is also health. Because you already know we moving into health.
Ain't nobody got health.
I did it backwards. I don't give a shit. Rapper Mona Leo updates fans on her health after losing an ovary fallopian tube. Damn, girl. Wow. What happened to you? How'd you lose that? Damn. All right, let's talk about something real for a second. Rapper Mona Leo just went through a serious health scare, and baby, this was not minor. She had a whole ovarian cyst the size of a softball. Woo, a softball that led to emergency surgery, and now she's left with one ovary and one fallopian tube at 24. Girl, at least you young and you got money. I'm pretty sure that still gives you a 50-50 chance. You got a better chance than me. Anyways, let that sit. She had to cancel tour dates, stop everything, and focus on staying alive. And what she said after recovery, that hit. She said this whole situation taught her to advocate for herself, because that could literally save your life. And she's right, because too many women, especially black women, get ignored, dismissed, or told, you're fine, when they are not fine. And let's talk facts. Conditions like PCOS, which I thought I had, are underdiagnosed in black women. Shit, I might still have that shit. Meaning we're often suffering longer before getting real answers. I was told it was gas. Now she's recovering back on her feet and planning to continue her tour. But the real takeaway, pay attention to your body, please, because pushing through pain, that is risk. Fuck the damn strength being a strong woman. That is a risk issue. That's not good. Stop it. Please stop it. Take care of your body. I don't give a damn if you got money or not. Just take care of your goddamn body, please. All right, that's it for the celebrity news. We're about to get into health. We got quite a few health stories, but then we got our we almost done is what I'm saying. We ain't gonna be here all night. I don't know what the hell is happening, but I'm gonna get this recorded, cut up, and I'm gonna check out what the hell happened. I wish I had recorded it on my system, but I thought I had two other things. We gonna find this out for real, for real. All right, so let's check this out. So, 6 dangerous health conditions affecting Black America, and what to do. Now, let's connect some dots, because the health problems we see in our community. They are not coincidences. We're talking about heart disease, lupus, cancer, asthma, sickle cell, diabetes, and every single one of these hits Black communities harder. For example, Black Americans are 54% more likely to die from heart disease. Black women are 2 to 3 times more likely to develop lupus. Black men, 70% more likely to get prostate cancer. And sickle cell, 90% of the cases in the US are in our community. Now, somebody explain to me how all of that is just genetics. It's not. It's access to care, environmental conditions, food deserts, stress from systemic racism. And let's not forget, a lot of people don't even know they're sick until it's already serious. So here's the real message: get checked, pay attention to symptoms, and don't let nobody dismiss what you feel, because early detection saves lives. And it's not always gas. For the love of God, please don't always say it's gas. Maybe one time it's gas, but I promise you, another one of them damn times it might not be. And your ass will be in the damn ER with a relative trying to figure out how the fuck did it get this bad. I promise you. Moving on. Come on, work, goddamn. We doing this again, huh? I hate this so much. I hate you so much, you damn transitions. I really do. Fuck it. Guess not. All right, so 13 disturbing health. Give me a second. Okay, 13 disturbing truths about Black maternal health they don't want you to see. And I'm telling you, I need to know, because I'm trying to do something. You feel me? I'm trying to do something. All right, so this one right here is heavy. Being pregnant in America is already serious, but for Black women, it can be deadly. And here's the part that should make everybody uncomfortable: 80% of Black maternal deaths are preventable. Preventable. That means women are dying, not because we don't know what to do, but because the system is failing them. Black women are more likely to be ignored, to be dismissed, and to be pressured into procedures like a fucking C-section when they don't want it. We're talking about women literally being pushed into C-sections they did not consent to. What did I just say? Even being taken into legal situations while in labor. Yes, I reported on it. That happened. And even education doesn't protect you. A college-educated Black woman is still more likely to die than a white woman without a high school diploma. Let me say that again. Education does not save Black women from medical bias. And then after birth, support drops off. And that's when many deaths happen. So this is not just a health issue. We're talking about this is a whole system. Please get an advocate. Have your family involved. Shit, I know you want to mind your business, but your family will fight for you if they good enough. Because I ain't going to lie, some family. I'm just saying. But anyways, we're going to keep it moving, because apparently my damn transitions don't work for shit. So, we're going to move it on. Damn it. Still ain't fucking working. Fuck it. All right. Being young with colon cancer and turning pain into advocacy. Man, I went to the doctors this weekend. I already knew about that 45-year-old and the colonoscopy shit. I'm waiting another year. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. Fuck that shit. I really don't want it. I'm doing good, and ain't nobody seen any polyps so far over there. So I think I'm good. So this right here, this is why you do not stop advocating for yourself. A woman named Shannon Lee Sin had symptoms for 12 years. 12. Doctors kept brushing her off. It's an ulcer. It's a cyst. You're fine. Fuck that. When you say ulcer and cyst, I would have been like, well, get them out. I don't give a shit. Get them out. She saw over 20 doctors. 20. And nobody caught it until she collapsed. And finally, stage 3 colon cancer. Surgery after surgery, chemo and everything, she survived. But here's the bigger picture. Black people are more likely to get colorectal cancer, more likely to be diagnosed late, and more likely to die from it. And this disease is now hitting younger people. So if something feels off, please push. And I don't mean down there. I mean push for yourself in the hospitals and with advocates. Ask questions. Find another doctor if you have to. Because her persistence, that's what saved her goddamn life. And I'm telling you, if that's what you got to do, because these jokers ain't going to give a shit about you. Do what you got to do. Moving on. So, K Beauty versus J Beauty. Are these products for us? I have lived both in Japan and Korea, and I have never felt either of these motherfuckers was for me. Somebody gave me in China a damn skin thing. I had to give it back because that bitch said bleaching. I'm brown and happy. I'm brown and proud. Fuck that shit. So, no, they put stuff like snail stuff. I don't think it's for us, but if you want to go and follow that shit and look like them, go for it. Because the one thing I've noticed in both Japan and Korea and China, a lot of them damn young people are very vain and stuck on looking like the next motherfucking pop star. So do what you do, but I'm going to be happy and brown over here. Okay, skincare is having a whole global moment right now. K Beauty, J Beauty is just like K-pop and J-pop for me. I hate them both. We're talking about smell, mucin, yes, snail, I just told y'all, rice extracts, hydration serums, drink some water, fuckers, and skin barrier protections. Let me explain something. I literally saw this. A whole woman was on a scooter. This is real shit that happened. A woman was on a scooter. She took her ass to McDonald's. And her whole outfit looked like a whole ghost outfit. I mean, that shit even had the pointy top like the KKK. The only difference is she had a visor for her eyes, okay? No, wait, the top was round. It was round, but she was in all white. That was so she could avoid the sun, okay? That's what I'm talking about. This is how far these Asian beauty things are going. So I'm just letting you know. I've been there, and I never went into it. And the shift is interesting. People are moving away from harsh, quick fix products and focusing on long-term skin health, and that is good. Which honestly makes sense because your skin is your first layer of protection. And for us, we need to be mindful of hyperpigmentation, which I have, sensitivity, which I have, product reactions. Yeah, I don't fuck with a lot of products. So don't just buy what's trending. Your skin, know your skin. Read ingredients and introduce stuff slowly because glowing skin is cute, but healthy skin, that's the real goal. Because I'd be damned if I'm sitting up here running around wondering why my ass ain't got no goddamn melanin to help me. I got it. I got melanin, but I ain't trying to get rid of it. Shit. Don't let them fool you. Melanin is very cost effective. God dang it. These motherfuckers love melanin. And the funny thing about it is we got it all. So let's not get rid of it, folks. How about that? Anyways, all right, I'm going to do my commercial one last fucking time. And then y'all are going to see my 2 palette cleansers. I'm telling you, these damn animals are doing shit. Okay? I have more proof. Y'all be playing around. But next thing you know, you're going to be outside in the damn dumpster and these animals going to be in your house walking on 2 feet. I watched one of my cats do that shit. That's why, look, one's looking at me right now. That's why I don't even fuck with them like that. Anyways, check this one out. And once again, just letting y'all know, I have never laid my hands on these cats in an aggressive way. If anything, I just yell at them. Because I don't want nobody coming for me. Because these cats live better than I do. Anyways, check this damn commercial out. I will be right back. Where the hell is my damn commercial? I hate when this shit happens. Everything is fucking up. I should have restarted my computer, but I thought it was fine because I ain't been fucking with it. I should have just restarted it. But anyways, here we go. Come on, god dang it. I hate this so much. I really do. Fuck, I hate it so very, very much. Just play. Fucking play. I just want to do my damn commercial and go on about my business. Okay, I guess we ain't doing it because I really don't fucking want to fight with this shit. Anyways, let me go get my other little thing up and I don't know what the hell we doing with my computer right now. It's fucking up. Here we go. Speaking of cats, cat stows away for 70-mile ride in Walmart truck. I've been trying to boycott them, but apparently animals are supporting these motherfuckers. So, all right, let's lighten this up because what is going on with this cat? You can't even see the cat that clear. That's how much that cat is probably fighting. So, a random cat really said, you know what? I'm tired of this neighborhood. Let me relocate. This cat hopped into a Walmart transport truck in Montreal and ended up 70 miles away in Ontario. 70 miles. No GPS, no snacks, no plan, just vibes. The truck pulled up to the warehouse. Workers opened it and boom. Surprise passenger. Now the Walmart employees are taking care of the cat, trying to figure out who this little traveler belongs to. This motherfucker don't belong to nobody. He just took a ride. I told you it's reconnaissance. But let's be real. This cat didn't get lost. This cat took a trip because ain't no way you could accidentally relocate across cities like that. That cat said, I'm starting a new life. Don't come looking for me. I believe him. I believe him wholeheartedly. That motherfucker is doing reconnaissance. These animals are not playing with us. You think I'm joking. Moving on. You watch. This next one. Look. Ostrich. Okay? Ostrich escaped cafe. Why was he in Thailand in a cafe in the first place? I don't know. But he ran 10 miles on the highway. What the hell were they doing to him? What makes you run from a cafe in Thailand that fast on the highway? They traumatized that motherfucker. I don't know what. So an ostrich, yes, an ostrich escaped from an animal cafe. Man, y'all doing too much. We don't need no big ass animals like that in a cafe. What you need is a lap animal, not a fucking exotic, big legged, non-flying Australian bird. Jeez, that's all right. He ran 10 miles like he had an interview or something. People are driving, are just minding their business, and suddenly you see a full grown bird built like a track star just running next to traffic. I know somebody looked over like, am I hallucinating? I'd have took the day off me. I'd have been like, fuck this. Obviously, I'm working too much. I'd have took a picture too. Apparently, this escape first followed a cement truck onto the highway. Like, yeah, wherever you going, I'm going too. This motherfucking artist, videos hit social media because of course they did. And people are just watching the bird live its best life. But don't worry, nobody got hurt. But I know that ostrich is sitting there like, I regret nothing. Where the hell's my sound effect? Because that motherfucker right there fucked me up with that damn bird on the highway. I'm just like, I'd have been in a car right next to that bitch, like, seriously, like, I'd have been like, nigga! That bird was like,
I regret nothing.
But honestly,
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
That's all I'm saying. But that's it for tonight. I told y'all we was going to get out of this in less than 2 hours. I got all of it done, and I'm going to cut this up, and I'm sorry if it was a bad or anything like that. I'm going to take it down and repost it up after I fix it, and I'll see y'all later, because I don't know what else to say about this shit. This was fucked up. But anyways, love y'all. Take care of yourselves. If not for y'all, I would be nothing. Let me bring this down. I love y'all as always. I just said that, but I wanted to re-emphasize it. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. I hope this damn video goes all the way through because it was just a struggle. Anyways, here go my outro. Good night.
I can't say, oh, I gotta go. And I'm just stay home with my soul on the road. I can't say, no, I always gotta go. Laying house to stay home with my soul on the road.
That's that. Go away. Jesus Christ, you know.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, did you text me?